Shubhodaya, everybody. My name is Raghavendra Bhatt and I'm originally from Manipal in Karnataka, India. I'm studying mathematics with a minor in computer science at the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign, and I'm currently taking a wonderful course in electric violin which is taught by Professor Rudolf Hacken. Professor Hacken recently introduced me to this fascinating world of electric strings, and I soon discovered how ideally suited these instruments are to Carnatic music. Now, the rag which I just played after saying Shubhodaya, which is good morning in Indian language, is called the rag Hamsadwani, and it's a rag which is typically played in the morning. The literal translation of Hamsadwani is swan melody. So the rag usually pays some sort of a tribute to peace, tranquility, and also to Lord Ganesha, who is a very prominent god in Indian mythology. Throughout my childhood, I had heard of the electric violin, but I had never imagined that that rag could be played so beautifully or presented so beautifully without the use of any software. Here I have an electric violin connected to a speaker. That's about it. There's a speaker and there's an electric violin. There's nothing else happening over here. And the resonance is so magnificent that the effect created is almost like an auditorium. This is the kind of violin sound that I would hear when I was going to a concert. And I never thought it's possible to create that through a simple small instrument like this. Also, the slightly long-lasting notes, they provide some additional effects, that make the nodal transitions smoother. For example, something like that. And the fact that Indian music can be so beautifully presented on a non-traditional instrument goes to show that music has no boundaries. With the right instrument and the right melody, music is always lovely. You could play Rag Hamsadwani on an electric violin in the United States. It can give you the same feeling as playing in an ashram in Kerala early in the morning. The rag that I will now play is also a popular Western melody which is known as the Dorian mode. So this is how it sounds like, and it's called the Rag Kharahara Priya in Carnatic classical music. Contains all the 7 fundamental notes in music, but in a slightly different frequency from the previous raga that I had played. So some of the notes were the same, but the frequency was different. This rag is very popular in Western melody. You see it in many epic fantasy movies like Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings and Pirates of the Caribbean. Playing these tunes on the electric violin actually reminds me of mountains and horses and beautiful skies, and I'm actually able to appreciate the same tunes and songs that I knew for so many years in a much deeper way. And I think the resonance of the violin combined with the speaker here, with all the intrinsic beauty that this instrument brings, plays a major part in that realization that I'm currently having. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this brief demonstration of the Carnatic music on electric violin. Thank you. I would like to present before you the same rag which was in Dorian mode with a slightly different set of notes. It's called the rag Abheri in Carnatic classical music. It omits a few notes from the Dorian scale, but rest of the notes are kind of similar. This is how the rag goes.